Welcome to another tier list. So I have a big tier list of chocolate candy and then sweets candy, if you know what I'm trying to say there. There's probably a lot of things that I missed on this tier list. We got first Cadbury Carmelo. Hope someone gets that. Caramel. I'm a big guy in caramel, and Carmelo is pretty good. So we're gonna put it in pretty good. I mean, caramel. I'm a caramel guy, so I'm gonna like that. York. I love York. York is also pretty good. I really like the mix of chocolate and mint. A lot of people say mint tastes like toothpaste, but maybe you're just a hater. Ever think about that? Ever think about that? You just don't like things in life? You ever think about that? Then we got these grandma caramels, the hard candy caramels. These are perfect, man. You're just like it's not even all about the flavor. Like if you like caramel, you have to like these. Like just thinking about like your childhood, you either got these or like those little strawberry candy wrappings, which is lower in the list, by the way. But like perfect. Just let it sit in your mouth for a while. It's oh yeah. Three Musketeers. They're also pretty good. I'm probably gonna put a lot of pretty good. I'm just gonna be honest right here. I love candy. Three Musketeers is really good. Funny story for you. First of all, I'm gonna tell you right now, I have no peanut things in this list because I am allergic to peanuts, so I can't eat any of these. I have eaten one peanut thing though because I didn't know that it was peanut. And, well, that wasn't fun. I thought Baby Ruth didn't have peanut in it, so I just ate like a king size, and that was the worst experience I've had in a long, long time. But Three Musketeers, I don't know what that fluff stuff on the inside is, but it's always really good. And it's chocolate. Hershey's Cookies and Cream are meh. I really like cookies and cream, but I don't think they did a great job on these. And you can't beat the GOAT Hershey's regular bar. You can do anything with these. You can eat them normally, or you can melt them on a s'more with graham crackers and eat that. You can do anything with these. They're so good. And speaking, we'll stay on Hershey's things. Hershey's Kisses are also pretty good. They're not perfect because I'm not gonna put them in perfect. They're just a little thing of chocolate. You can put them on like cookies. I think it says on like the bag you can do that. But in the end, the reason I'm putting the Hershey's bar over the Kisses is because there's more practical uses for them. Crunch bars, pretty good. Also, just to clarify with you guys, when I'm putting something in perfect, it is perfect. Like I'm not settling for it's pretty good. Like that's why I have the pretty good tier. Pretty good is good and pretty good. Meh is it's all right. So I'm going to be very picky with my perfect selection sometimes. Except for that chip video. I had a lot of perfects in there. Twix. Pretty good. I'd put them above Crunch, though. I really like Crunch, but Twix, it's got caramel in it, and that's why it's got me. Kit Kat. I know there's multiple flavors of Kit Kat now, but I've only had the originals. I don't think I've ever had those, other than dark chocolate. I think I've had a dark chocolate Kit Kat before, and that was pretty good. Again, pretty good. A lot of these are pretty good. They're solid. Milky Way, though, I'm putting in perfect. I know there's also a dark chocolate one. I'd also put that one in perfect. Milky Way, it's got the weird Three Musketeers stuff, and it's got the caramel, and it's chocolate. It is so good. Whoppers are pretty bad. You can't tell me that you go to the gas station, and you're looking for a candy, and you're like... Whoppers! No one does that. Same thing with Milk Duds. No one gets Milk Duds. Nobody does that. Cadbury Dairy Milk. So I've never had this in America. Like the normal Cadbury. Like I've had the Carmelo, and that's about it from Cadbury. I've never had the egg thing. I've never had Kinder, stuff like that. But I haven't had Cadbury, but I had it in England, and that was really good. So, but that's from my experience, it's pretty good. It's milk chocolate. I really like me some milk chocolate. 100 grand are perfect, and you will never change my mind. I think, other than another one, which is coming up, I think, also, why are lemon heads in the chocolate section? 100 grand is probably my top 3 chocolate candy bars of all time. 100 grand is perfect. It's so good. It's got caramel. It's got the little Rice Krispie. It's chocolate. Lemon heads. I don't know why this is in the chocolate section. Lemon Heads. It's at the bottom of pretty good, but it's not meh. I like sour / sweet things, so it's gonna be up here. Pocky. I've had these a couple times. I didn't buy them. They were offered to me and I tried them. They're gross. You are never gonna get me on the Pocky train. I've only had the chocolate ones, but I'm not willing to try the other ones. I don't care. They're disgusting. Stop making me think like I should like them. Tootsie Rolls, pretty bad. Whenever I got these at a parade, I would always just ask my dad if he wanted them because they're not that good. I don't know if they're considered chocolate. Are they chocolate? Are Tootsie Rolls chocolate? They have a chocolate-like flavor, but they aren't pure chocolate. They contain cocoa, but their texture and taste is almost similar to chewy taffy or caramel than traditional chocolate. So it's like chocolate-flavored taffy, basically. Almond Joy. My favorite chocolate bar of all time. I love me some coconut. Almond, you can barely taste it when you eat it anyways. I mean, you can tell that it's there, but like a mix of it, when it's mixed together, you can't really notice. And the chocolate is really good texture too. The coconut, like mushy flakes are so good. Mounds, I mean, the same thing. It's just, I don't know. What is the difference? Is it just there's no almond? I mean, they're both perfect. They both have the same, like, idea to them. Here we go. We got an M&M quick fire here. M&M's, pretty good. The classics, M&M's. They're good. Obviously, I haven't had the peanut ones, you weirdos. Caramel M&M's, they're perfect. They're dang good. They are very good. They are very good. They're very good. Caramel and M&M's. I mean, nobody's biting. Okay, what am I doing? Nobody bites into an M&M. Okay. Caramel cold brew. Perfect. I don't like coffee. I've also never had coffee, but I don't plan on having coffee. But these might make me reconsider. It is a very acquired taste M&M. I will give you that, though. Crunchy cookie M&Ms are there's not much to it. It's just an M&M with like a cookie crunchiness inside. Pretzels are also They have a nice saltiness to them, which kind of contrasts well. A good contrast with the chocolate, but it's not my go-to. And then these are very good. I'm going to put them at the top of pretty good. And remember, these tier lists are not in order, except for the tiers. Just not that inside the tiers, there's no order. But I would definitely put the... these are orange and creamsicle M&Ms. They're not chocolate, though. It's that specifically. It is very good. I had these twice, and they're limited edition, so I don't know if they're ever coming back. But when I had them, I was so concerned for my life that maybe they would taste so bad. But then, lo and behold, they were actually good. Jolly Ranchers, I would rank them separately, but I'll do it right now after I put them in pretty good. In order, let me think of an order here. Watermelon, green apple, grape, blue raspberry, cherry. In that specific order. Blue raspberry and grape can be swapped though. They're interchangeable. But cherry is gross. Trolley, I know there's a lot of flavors of these too. Trolleys are okay. Like, I like gummy stuff, but they're just not the greatest thing. Haribo are disgusting. The flavor is mid, so it would be meh, but they're harder than a rock. You can't even like bite into them. Like, you have to use all of your jaw strength to even take a bite out of these things. Haribo, like, not even the Gold Bears, like just their whole branding, all of their things are like the chewiest things ever, and it's disgusting. Then we got Jawbreakers. They're okay. Like, I've only had 2 of them in my whole entire life. They're like cool, guys. You made a fruit flavored thing that's impossible to break. Sour Patch Kids, they're also meh. The watermelon ones though, I should have put them on this tier list. They are in pretty good. But regular Sour Patch Kids aren't my favorite. I'm sorry if I don't have many reasons for a lot of these. It's just Starburst. I'm also going to put these in pretty good. I kind of like them all. I'm not going to lie. I don't think there's one that I don't like. Now these are perfect. I either got these at my grandma's house along with another candy that's coming up later, or like at like a doctor or like a therapist or something. Or like something. There'd always be in like a little dish, and there'd be like 2 or 3 of them. Or like at a parade, you'd get like 1 or 2 like every parade. They were so good. I love them so much. I want to buy a huge bag of them. Freeze-dried Skittles are pretty dang good. I love these so much. It makes it so much more convenient to eat Skittles without having your jaw feel weird after you eat them for a while. Because you know, when you eat like a chewier candy, a bunch of them, it starts making your jaw feel weird. Am I making any sense at all? Wild berry Skittles, I'm also going to put them in pretty good. Sour Skittles are meh. They're sour. I like sour, but I didn't care for it very much. Skittles dips, I'm coming back to you. Tropical are also pretty good. Smoothie ones are perfect. And original are also pretty good. If I were to order any of these Skittle flavors, it would go tropical, wild berry, original, and obviously these smoothie ones are so good. Like it strays away from fruit, like from base fruit, and adds like a mixture like strawberry banana, which by the way is the worst smoothie flavor ever, but Skittles, they're all right. I don't remember all the flavors of smoothie ones, but I always remember that these are the ones I always look for when I get Skittles. They're so good. Skittles dips. If you guys don't know what Skittles dips are, they don't release them anymore. And I'm very happy that they don't. They're yogurt-covered Skittles. Now, some people might think that sounds good. You'd be wrong. I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. I got a bag of these because I thought they'd be interesting. I took one and I ate it and I threw the rest away. They might be... out of all the things that I put on this disgusting tier list, which I don't know how many are going to be left on the disgusting, they might be at the bottom. I will eat 10 bags of Haribo gummy bears. I will eat kettle chips. I will drink grape soda before I have Skittles dips again. Spree, they're okay. They're just kind of rip off a little less chewier, a little flatter Skittles. Runts are a beautiful made perfection. They're if you don't know what runts are, I'll show the screen what they actually look like. Those little hard candies of like shaped fruits. And I'm going to give you the order right now of my favorites. The grape ones are really good. The banana ones are really good. They're always the hardest ones though. The apple ones are really good. The orange ones are really good. And the strawberry ones are pretty good. So pretty much that whole thing is really good, but the strawberry one kind of brings them down. I don't know why. I remember always going to the grocery store and always asking my mom for a quarter. I'd either get, I called them little big heads. Apparently they're called, I think it's like Choy Boy Ninja or something, but I'd always put a quarter in the grocery store in those vending machines to get those or runts. That's always what I'd get. Atomic Fireball. They're okay. I mean, they're spicy. I like spicy stuff, but I don't really remember liking these that much. So Swedish Fish. I'm hesitant to put it here, so I'm not going to put it here, but it's at the top of pretty good. Swedish Fish are very, very good. I like the texture. It's not too gummy though. It's not too melt in your mouthy. It's like a good flavor. I don't know what the flavor is even supposed to be. I'm going to be honest with you. What flavor are Swedish Fish supposed to be? Swedish Fish are typically a unique fruity flavor, often described as lingonberry or a mix of berry flavors. In the US, classic red Swedish Fish are usually thought as to have cherry, raspberry, and fruit punch mixed taste. I can see that. It's they're good regardless. But then these, I had these a couple summers ago. Blue raspberry lemonade Swedish Fish are the best thing legit ever. Not actually, but they are in the perfect tier for a reason. These things are so freaking good. You add Swedish Fish, how good they were, and you give them blue raspberry and lemonade, and you bang. So Dum Dums, overall, not ranking all the flavors because there's so many of them. They're pretty dang good. Tootsie Roll Pops are pretty bad. I'm not trying... Or blow pops too. That counts for blow pops. I'm not trying to lick on a sucker for a while or suck on it and then bite into it after you get bored, because not everyone actually sucks it to the very bottom, or they try to pull it off the stick. I'm not trying to have gum or a Tootsie in there. That's gross. Dum Dums do better. They have better flavors. They have smaller things, so it's easier to put in your mouth. When with the Tootsie Roll Pops, you gotta go and freaking stick like a boulder in your mouth. And Dum Dums have so many good flavors. These Ripper Barrel things are perfection. And if you don't think they are, I'm going to. I will put the gummy Lifesavers in the same rank I'll put the hard ones in pretty good. They both have their fun for eating them. The soft ones you can put on your fingers and pretend you're married if you're like 7. And then the hard ones you can put in your mouth for a while. They taste really sweet. And the mints are also really good too. Yeah, I think those are warheads, and they're like the sour stick punches. These things are pretty bad. Like, I know people have said that they're good, but they have a really funky aftertaste. Gushers. This is the other candy I was talking about that my grandma would always have at her house. Gushers are perfect. I love them so much. But I remember at my grandma's house, I would always be able to have Gushers, or I'd have animal crackers, or I would have vanilla ice cream. That was so good. Also, I doubt that this grandma's watching, but it's Grandma Marlene that I'm talking about right now. My other grandma always had those push pops, like those SpongeBob chocolate push pops. Oh, those SpongeBob ones, and I think there was chocolate ones too. The push, like they weren't like the brand push pop. Like we called them pushies, but like it's a stick and there's chocolate ice cream on it, and you push down. Or if you're a psycho, dots are pretty good. If you have dots anywhere lower than pretty good, you don't have any variety in your candy. You probably eat like Spree and friggin' like dirt. Jelly Belly, specifically, this brand of jelly beans are perfect for many reasons. One, there's so many varieties of flavors that you can get with this brand. There's like boba, there's ice cream, there's so many good ones. And most importantly, the game Bean Boozled. That is the funniest game ever. If you guys don't know what Bean Boozled is, it's basically a gambling game. All these jelly beans are in a container, and on the back it says all the flavors. Like there's pear, and there's like chocolate, and like birthday cake. But then there's bad flavors. Like they're supposed to taste bad, and they look exactly the same as other flavors. For instance, pear, I think, was booger, or birthday cake was like dirty sock. They had the same color, they smelled the same, so you couldn't tell until you ate it. And I played this game before. The only good one, I think, I haven't had every one of them. I'm glad, because there's like dead fish. The only one that was good on both sides was the blue raspberry one and the toothpaste one. The toothpaste is just like a mint bean, basically, and it was good. If you don't like mint, though, you're kind of out of luck. Baby powder was one of them. That one was hard to get out of my mouth. Skunk was hard, too. But baby powder stuck in my mouth for like a day. It was bad. It was so bad. Hot tamales. My dad always liked these. He liked these Tootsie Rolls. Hot tamales, they're meh. Like, they're a great idea, and the cinnamony of them is really nice, but they're not going to be my pretty good tier because there's so many better things. Pixie sticks, they're pretty bad. I don't care what you guys have to say about this. I have no extra reason other than they're gross. Fun Dip, I don't remember which flavor I had, so that's why I didn't separate these. Fun Dip is pretty good. It's also really fun. I would always get like a little bowl and pour all the stuff in it, and then I would get the stick and I'd roll it around and lick it and then roll it around again. Sometimes I just eat the stick and just pour out the stuff, honestly, because I liked it all. Ring Pops, these are legendary. These are perfection. All the flavors, everything, they're super good. Nostalgia comes into it. Wearing it on your finger and like flashing it off and sucking it on your finger, and then all the stickiness rubs around your finger, so when you take it off, it's like gooey around your finger. Not so pleasant part of it. But the rest of it, the idea is so smart. Mike and Ike's are also pretty good. I'm putting a lot in pretty good, like I said, because they're good. They're hot tamale texture, but they're fruity. Nerds, gummy clusters, and Nerds. Boom! Boom! Nerds are the best sweet candy probably ever. Nerds are convenient. You get those little boxes. Done. Like 7,000 calories. Boom. But who cares? They taste good. And the gummy clusters, it's just little gummies with all of the little nerds around it. They're so good. They're addicting too, so be careful. Sweethearts are they're pretty bad. I don't remember liking Sweethearts literally ever. Aren't they like texture like chalk or something? It's gross. Candy corn. There is a lot of mixed opinions on candy corn. I'm gonna make a lot of people hate me, aren't I? I'll let you get out your what the heck is wrong with you screams right now. You don't even have to pause the video, because a lot of you are going to pause the video and turn to the person and be like, what is wrong with him? Or if you're watching with me, turn to me and like, what the heck is wrong with you? Shout out, Micah. What's wrong with you? I'll give you like a second and I'll just sit here. And you can complain to me or your friends. You done? Okay, cool. Candy corn. I don't know why people hate them so much. They're really good. So please shut up and...
It's wax. It's wax. Oh my god.
You sound like a little kid right now. They're so bad. They're so bad. They taste so bad. They taste so bad. Here's what I think about your opinion. So these are called now and laters. I'm putting them in meh. They are, if you can't really tell from the picture, they're those like off-brand Starbursts that are super thin, a lot chewy. And if you try to rip the paper off, like of the wrapping, there'll be a little paper left on it and you have to scrape it off with your fingers. Or do what I did and just eat them because I don't care. And they weren't really that good, but I put them up higher for the nostalgic version. Warheads, they were never really that sour, so I'm also putting them in meh. Now this is my favorite licorice brand, literally ever. Wiley Wallaby. So we're gonna quick fire through these. Classic strawberry, pretty good. Watermelon, pretty good. Huckleberry's pretty good. Black licorice is okay. Mixed berry is also okay. We'll come back to these. These are assorted black. So it's black licorice and then it has like other licorice wrapped around it. It's pretty good. Or maybe it's taffy. I'm not really sure. These are also pretty good. The cinnamon one's pretty good. There's these little pebbles that are super sour, like actually sour. These are also pretty good. Yes, I'm putting a lot in pretty good rank. Don't judge me. And then these ones specifically, the green apple ones are perfect. Now this is the bad part of it, but the rest of it's good. So the bad part, they're very addicting. They smell like Expo / Sharpie markers, but they're addicting. And they taste pretty okay, but they smell really bad. And my friends at school would always steal them from me. Now here's another licorice brand. Let's quick fire through Twizzlers. Twizzlers normally are okay. Pink lemonade, they're also okay. They kind of don't match very well with how they did the Twizzler. Twizzler nibs are pretty good. They're like little bite-size licorice pieces. Orange cream filled are pretty good. These, I think these are lemon and cherry filled. They're not good. Twizzler bites are absolutely delicious. They're little bite-size Twizzlers with little holes around them, and then there's sugary stuff on the inside. I almost hit my bruise. This is not from banging the table, by the way. Then there's peach Twizzlers. Those are pretty good. They're better than normal Twizzlers. It's just regular Twizzlers, but they taste like peach instead. And then we got rainbow Twizzlers. They are actually, you know what? They're pretty bad because they don't. They have like a hole like they're supposed to be filling in them, and then there's just nothing there. They all taste really bad, and it's just eh. Twizzler gummies. I have beef with them. They're so disgusting. I thought they'd be good. I like Twizzlers, so I'm like, hey, maybe these will be good. They weren't. They tasted so bad. The gumminess of it threw me off. I mean, obviously it says gummies on it. They smell weird. They make me gag. Like I literally ate one and I threw them away. Airheads. So I haven't had these in a very long time, but I remember I don't care for grape. That's okay. The mystery one's really good every time. Now I don't remember, is mystery like it's actually like a mystery flavor that they already have, or a new flavor that like they made and they just call it mystery? Like, is it the same all the time or is it different every time? Because I don't know. Blue raspberry is pretty good. I mean, it's blue raspberry. And then watermelon's also pretty good. Orange is meh, and so was the cherry one. So Airheads overall pretty good. The texture's kind of weird. But wasn't there like a way to make them smaller? Like, couldn't you like shake them a bunch and they like turn into like a little pillow and then you just pop it in your mouth? Laffy Taffies. If these were cold, your teeth were cooked. The texture is very interesting, but if they were nice and warm and soft, they were nice. Cherry was okay. Green apple. I like green apple stuff, so that was pretty good. It's raspberry. I remember not caring for that very much. I really liked the banana one. I don't know why. I just really did. So fruit chews, if you guys don't know, they're like those little Tootsie Rolls that aren't actually Tootsie Rolls. They're like flavored taffy, whatever. So we're gonna fire through those two. These would be higher. These are the vanilla ones. I'm gonna put them in meh because they always threw me off, and I always thought they were like blue raspberry, but they were just vanilla. The orange ones were they're okay too. The yellow ones, I think these are, I don't even know what these are. Are these banana? I don't remember liking the yellow ones though. The pink ones are really good. I don't remember half the flavors of these. And then the green ones, I really like the green apple ones. Those ones are good. I don't remember the flavor of the yellow ones. I think those are like banana or something. I don't know, or like lemon. I don't remember. It's been so long. And last, but certainly not least, Shack gummies. Shack gummies are so good. They're tender, taste really good. The Shack's face on them, you know, how much better can you get? I'm putting them in perfect because they changed my life. This is my official tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm thinking about doing fast food tier list next time. And if there's any candies I missed, put them down in the comments below and I'll tell you what I would rank them. Have a great rest of your day.